Hello friends, this is Sohan and welcome to my channel Technical Spark. Today's video is going to be very interesting. In this video, I am going to demonstrate one of the best security tool which is completely free, and this will be beneficial for home user as well as IT security professionals. And the tool name is McAfee Stringer. Friends, I have divided this video in two parts. Very first, I'll show you how this is going to be useful for home users, and in second part, I have demonstrated how IT security professional can use the same tool on multiple machines using McAfee EPO. Before we start, let me explain you how this tool is going to be help you in your day-to-day life. Guys, McAfee Stringer is a standalone utility which is designed to remove specific viruses from your machine. And keep in mind, this is not a full antivirus protection. Okay, this is a specialized design tool to assist administrator and users when dealing with infected machine. And guys, now Stringer has real protect, or you may say real-time behavior detection technology that actually monitors suspicious activity on your endpoint. And this is a completely machine learning, and due to which it also detect zero-day malware also on your machine. Guys, now when you can use this tool? For an example, you have an antivirus on your machine, or let's say you don't have any antivirus installed on your computer, and you suspect that there is some malicious activity going on your machine, but your current antivirus is not able to detect. In those situations, you can simply run this tool. There is no installation required. Once you run this utility, it will automatically scan entire of your machine, and if there is any malicious file present, it will simply clean it or quarantine, delete. Whatever the action is preferable, it will automatically choose that option. And after running of this tool, your computer will be completely free of malicious files, or you may say viruses. This is for the home user. Okay, now what exactly IT administrator will do? If they suspect any machine needs to be scanned, then they, using McAfee EPO, they can simply run this tool from the backend. There is no need to visit PR system physically. So without further ado, let's get started. But before that, one small intro video. Welcome back, guys. If you see on my desktop, there is one virus test file available. Okay, so when we are going to test our tool, we'll see whether that particular tool is going to detect this file or not. Okay, this is freshly installed OS, so there is no other viruses available, so I got to manage this particular virus file. So let's start. Very first, open the browser and we have to download McAfee Stringer. For that, simply search McAfee Stringer download, and this is the first URL. Okay, McAfee free tools. Click on that, and this thing I'm demonstrating for home users. Now friends, once the website is open, simply go down and click on this download Stringer for x64-bit systems. Now click on that particular option. It has opened a new page. Now scroll all the way down, no need to read this, and click on download. The size is 18.3 MB and tool is successfully downloaded. Show on folder, and this is the tool. Close the browser. Now friends, let's run this tool. Click right click and simply click on run as an administrator. Okay, tool is executing. Let's close this, and I'll put it here. Accept the license and agreement. Guys, there are three options available here: scan, quarantine and lock. In quarantine, it will show you how many files are quarantined when the scan is executed. In lock, it will show the lock files. Here are some lock settings available. Example, where you want to save the lock file. Okay, so right now I have executed this tool from download folder, hence it by default took the same location to save the locks. So let's close this. Then quarantine. In quarantine also set a same where exactly you want to save the quarantine files. So the default path is C quarantine Stringer. So here also we don't have to do anything. Okay, but before the scan, let me show you. Here is some options available. One is blacklist. In blacklist, guys, if you want to detect any specific file using hash value, then you can add those hash values here. Simply enter the hash value number, and it only accept the MD5 hash value. Now the second thing is settings. In settings, you may select how many targets you want to scan while running this Stringer utility. So I'm going to select everything here. Okay, and repair. And GTI sensitivity level, I'll recommend to always keep it on high or very high. This is very useful. Now click on save. Once that is done, there is a threat list. These are the threat list which Stinger is going to be covered. Now let's go back to the scan, and here I'm going to select customize scan and select entire your PC. Okay, so check mark this box which is available in front of this PC. Once done, click on scan. The tool is started now, guys. It's going to take little bit of time, so you will have to be patient. The scanning time is depending on how much data available in your machine. Let me fast forward this video. Great, it's detected one file from our desktop which is virus test file, and the action taken is deleted. It's deleted that file just because of that file only contains the malicious script. That's the reason the action was deleted. If in case that was your actual file and there is a malicious script attached to it, then it would have removed only that malicious script, not the actual file. So this is how this particular tool works. Wherever is your virus available on your machine, it is going to scan your entire machine and clean all the virus files. Guys, finally scan is completed after 1 hour and 5 minutes, and it has scanned almost 4 lakh plus files. Only one threat is found and same has been deleted, and that is from my desktop. Now guys, simply click on view log to see details of the scan result, and here it is. Now let me close this. Now guys, once you are done with the scanning, you are free to use your system, because I believe all the viruses has been deleted by this utility. Now click on done, close. And friends, if you want to view the same result, then simply go to the download folder. I mean, from wherever you are executing this utility, on the same location only it will save its result. Here it is. Friends, now hopefully all you guys will be able to download and run this utility by your own if you suspect your system is infected by any of the malware. Now let's go to the McAfee EPO for our second method, and this method is dedicated only for the McAfee EPO administrator, not for the home users. So let's switch the screen. Friends, in McAfee EPO server, launch the EPO console, log in with your admin credential. Very first, let me show you my master repository. In my master repository, there is no Stinger package added into the EPO. So very first, we'll have to download the Stinger package for EPO. In Google, type McAfee Stinger download and hit enter. Stinger McAfee free tools. In the downside, earlier we have downloaded this setup, but in this time I'm going to download this. Download Stinger EPO for 64-bit systems. So click on that. Scroll all the way down and hit download now button. Okay, it's got downloaded successfully. Let's open the folder. Here it is. Now let me close my previous screen, and here we are going to import the package which we just downloaded. Click on check in package under the master repository. Choose file. Here it is, our zip file. Open. Next. In current branch, that is okay. This is the version. Click on save button. Great. Now my package has been added here. Stinger. Now we have to create one client task. For that, in menu, go to the client task catalog. Here it is. Now McAfee agent. Inside that, product deployment, and here we'll have to create one task. Click on new task, product deployment, OK, and choose our package here, which is Stinger, and give one task name. Let's say Stinger. Okay, this task name is fine. The action is install, language is neutral, and branch is current. And here we'll have to give one command line path, which is this, which means whenever this tool will run, execute on the end user machine, the report file which we just saw in earlier our home user demo, that will be saved under this path. Now click on save. Let's go to the system tree. In my organization, go to the servers. On this server I am going to deploy the Stinger software, but before that let me show you. This is my actual machine on which I am going to deploy the Stinger. Here is the McAfee agent installed. Okay, And one more thing I would like to show you, that in the same machine, if I go to C drive, there is no folder created, which means this tool is never run on this machine. So let me just maximize this little bit so that we can view all the tasks properly. Now let's go back to the McAfee EPO, and I'm going to assign one task to this particular machine. The simple way, since I have only one machine, so I prefer to assign client task from client task management. Now click on new client task assignment, McAfee agent, product deployment, and this is our software. Send this task to all computers which is available in my group, and the schedule is run immediately. Click on save. Now task is added successfully. Now go to the system. Let me check whether this system is reachable or not. Ping. Okay, the device is reachable. Now let's go back to our McAfee agent handler and simply click on check for new policy. Okay, great. The task is received. Okay, in downloading the files, installing Stinger, verifying batch file. Guys, if you observe, this particular software is automatically created one folder here, which is McAfee AH. Great, 1 KB right now the size is. Let's wait for some time till the update is get succeed. Okay, file size is got increased. Let me refresh. No, it's still 1 KB. Guys, now size is got increased to 2 KB. Let's wait for some time. Till that time, let me just minimize this so that we can observe the size as well. Verifying stingerc.bat means is executing one script at the backend to scan the files. Meanwhile, this script is running. Guys, let me show you one more thing which is very important. Let's go back to the McAfee EPO. Assign client task. Let's open the client task. In command line, I have just marked this particular command. Okay. So instead of this, you can type your command as well, okay, as per your requirement. Refer the McAfee KB articles for more information. Now let me cancel this. Back to McAfee agent handler. Okay, the size is increased to 5 KB. Let's refresh. Okay, still 5 KB. The size is again increased to 134 KB, which means it's running at the back end. Okay, update succeed, guys. Okay, now let's close this. Now close. Let's open the output, and here we go. This is the McAfee Stinger scan result. It has completed the scan with AV engine version 6400.9594 for Windows. Wire data file. This is the version of that file. And these are the all files which is been scanned by this Stinger. There is no any malicious file found on this machine. Great, which means my machine is clean. Now let me close this. So friends, this is how it's create the folder on your C drive. By default, the path which you have mentioned in the command line, and inside that it's created one HTML file for the result. So guys, that's it in this video. I hope you will be now able to deploy McAfee Stinger on multiple machines using McAfee EPO, as well as now you can run standalone utility on any of the machine physically. Friends, if in case you still have any question, query or doubt, just feel free to type in the comment box below. If you found this video useful, then please click on the like button and don't forget to share and subscribe. Click on the bell icon so that you will never miss my future video notification. This is Sohan signing out. I'll catch you in the next amazing video. Till then, bye bye.